Hey YouTubers, this is a 19, I think it's a 56, maybe a 55, John Deere 70 diesel. I'm getting ready to go kind of load a firewood and haul it, and figured I'd do a startup video and driving up my driveway with some wood. This one beside it is actually a 1951 John Deere GW, but it's getting made into a pulling tractor. And it has an unstyled A front end on it. Been working on it for like 5 years and haven't got to it. But this is the inside of my shop here that I just built. My concrete guy actually showed up today and wanted to make sure that the floor wasn't too wet. And so hopefully a week or two here we'll have concrete in here. So, but let me do a startup video on this John Deere 70. It does have a pony motor. It's got 16 938 Firestone tires on it, a little bigger. I think I'm going to put them on that G actually and try to find a different set of tires for this one. But let me get it started up. I'll take you through that process with it. All right, so this tractor hasn't been started in a couple months. I hope the battery's not dead. So I put it neutral, disengage the clutch, turn on the pony motor gas. Alright, I already got my throttle ahead a little bit. And there's my ignition for my pony motor. So my gear drags a little bit on the starter, so I always have to pull this handle out just to scotch. I had to choke it there just a hair to keep it running. This pony motor runs pretty good. I don't have enough hands to operate. This is a continuation video from yesterday of getting ready to haul wood. Like a dumbass, I didn't check the fuel in this tractor. We've owned this tractor. My dad bought it the year I was born, so we've had it for 30 years now. And it is the first time it's ever been ran out of fuel. So I got a couple of dumbass comments from him, but it's the next morning now. I didn't have my book. A couple guys on the internet told me exactly what I needed to do to bleed these filters, and we got it done. It's a pretty easy job now that I know exactly what points to bleed it. But here she is going up my driveway, blowing a little 2-cylinder black smoke. right, now I'm gonna unload this wood, but maybe on the end of this I'll tack in an extra little clip and show you exactly where these things get bled out at. That way if anybody has any questions like I had, be a good reference point. But there you have it. All right, been a busy day here, but I'm gonna finish up this John Deere 70 diesel video. I got my shop all the way cleared out. Concrete guys stopped yesterday. They're gonna do concrete next week. So I'm super excited for that. I already got 20 ton of wash 57s delivered. Got another load coming, and then they can start leveling this up and getting it ready. But anyways, ran this tractor out of fuel. Called my dad and said, hey, how do I bleed this? We've had this thing 28 years now. He bought it when I was 2 years old, and it's never been ran out of fuel. And I said, well, haven't you changed the fuel filters? And he said, nope. So I did that this morning when we did it. So on your fuel filter housing here, this is the first bleed point right here. So you open that up and bleed it down until you get a good stream of fuel. Put that, it's a bolt, but it's a plug, back in. And then you go to the one beside it over here, and you let that fill up with fuel until it's streaming out good. Shut it up. And the third bleed point is right here. Once fuel's coming out of there, it fired right up. I've done other diesel engines, mostly on bulldozers and like John Deere 4010s and stuff. And this is your fuel line from your little pump coming down into your filter, and then this line comes back here. I assumed that was the line going that needed bled to the injectors, but that's actually a return line. So other than that, it started right up. It's supposed to get cold here tonight. I just put some coal in my wood. I don't know if you can see all that smoke back there, but so it fired right up. Must have a little bit of a leak because I see a couple drops down there in the ground below it, but I'll do that at another date. Big goal today was to get everything put away and out of this shop, so I still need to move our horse trailer onto lean-to, but I can do that later. So there you have it. There's the John Deere 70 diesel.